Ladies and gentlemen, this is Internet Personality Evangelist, and we're going to V-build some Mega Block. I've V-built some Army Man Mega Block and some future Army Man Mega Block, but what about secret past Army Man Mega Block from a secret army of assassins? This is one of the opening things from the Assassin's Creed Mega Block stuff that is just starting to show up now in late September or October. Whenever you're watching this, know that I recorded this at the end of September 2014. This is the Borgia Guard Pack with a nondescript assassin man. Named assassins are in bigger sets, or not really bigger, there's some small sets too, but they name an assassin when it's supposed to be a named assassin. I think this is just supposed to be like, you know, in Brotherhood when you hire assassins, or, well, hire them, you bring them aboard, you bring them into the Brotherhood. This is one of them. So, I don't know, you can just make up a name for this guy. You can head swap him with one of the Borgias to give him, like, you know, a sick mustache or something. And anyway, this little guy... I've been curious what they were going to do with the Assassin's Creed stuff. Would it be more like Halo or more like Call of Duty? Feels a little more Halo. I think Call of Duty is still the best minifigure they are doing right now. It just has nicer proportions. If you look at this little guy, this guy and the Halo guy have both got a thing where it feels like either their torso is too short or their legs are too... something feels too short. I think it's really just the lack of a midsection that is, you know, present on this guy. Makes him a bit less, I don't know, human-looking. Makes him look a bit weirder and stumpier. And, I mean, at the end of the day, it's toys, but I wish that the Call of Duty buck was more, I don't know, visible, present here. Anyway, the thing these Assassin's Creed guys have got going on for them is, number one, weird holes in the top of their heads. Like, that's... messed up, yo. The other thing is, and I caught this by looking up some coverage of these guys after I picked up mine. I don't think I can really macro my way in here, but the little eyeballs here, the little, like, cartoonish Fleischer Superman pupils are actually holes drilled into the head. They're not paint apps, so ideally that means... Can I get... well... I can't tell. I was hoping I can get light to pour out of his eyes, but I'm not sure. Anyway, whoa! Come back to me. There we are. The hole in the top of the head's kind of weird, but, you know, it's how the crazy hood thing can attach. You know, with the right lighting, you can kind of get a classic Ubisoft shadow over part of his eyes, but, excuse me, I don't think it's really going to happen as cool as one would hope. That's about the best we could do here. But yeah, he's got the usual posabilities. His tunic and his belt are a really nice durometer of PVC. So I kind of dig it. You know, like I said, Call of Duty still, I think, does it best, but this is definitely on par with the Halo men's. So let's see what else we got in here. I know there are some Borgias, so as we can wreck their day. But there's also a fast travel point. That's going to be the build end of this, now that I've gotten... rambling about minifigures out of the way. Ah, yes, here we go. So, let's get all this out here. And I'll put the Borgias aside for now. Whoop! There goes a little tube. I got it. Come back to me. Anyway, like I said, we'll put the Borgias aside for now. Focus on the build end of this. And let's see what happens. Alright. So, this is the first time I'm building one of these, like, infantry packs. I have a couple Call of Duty ones, but I figured since I built, you know, Call of Duty men's already, like, with vehicles, do I really need to build the packs? I think I asked this when I built that snowmobile, and a bunch of people basically said, like, build the pack anyway. So I'll just, you know, check in again. Do you really want me to build just 5 army men and one of these? In a V-build? Is it necessary? I don't know. I have been thinking about how I want to review some of this stuff. Namely, the Mega Bloks end of things. Lego side, too. Lego, I think, is more of a set-by-set thing, but the way Mega Bloks is doing their stuff, it's far more action figure and build toy than just straight, you know, set-in-stone build toy. So, I was on the bus today, and I was thinking to myself, what if I do, like, a video for each of the major... licenses takes on the micro action figure thing. So, like, do one about the Call of Duty guys, and then show, you know, what's different about the Halo guys, and then show what's different about the Assassin's Creed guys. Basically, a video about the minifigure system for each of those things. So 3 different videos, like, what's next? Okay. like Call of Duty minifigures, and then Halo minifigures, then Assassin's Creed minifigures. And make it more of a figure review than like a straight-up set review. I'd still like to figure out how I want to review like actual brick-made sets as well, but I figured, like, especially in the case of Mega Bloks, the figure end of these really stand on their own, and it's also kind of taking forever to keep going at it, but I figured I'd take the approach I took on Glyos and just go, like, category by category. Oh, where is this piece? I cannot find... I need a little... Well, let's stick one of these in, I guess. But I'm looking for another one of these little single brick bits. Oh, great, these things are... I better flip those over. Those things have stuff underneath them. Anyway. That's what I'm thinking about for doing some more proper non-V-build coverage of these things. For some reason lately, I just suddenly got a real kick up on some of this stuff. It's because of those Halo policemen. I'm still not super duper into, like, you know, Halo proper. Just kind of like picking and choosing what I think looks cool. But those, the new Mombasa police sets, all three of those, I thought looked super freaking cool. And just recently got the two that are not the police car. I got the police car a while ago, and I really want to do some talking about those, because they look really cool in ensemble. And that police car was a really surprisingly nice build. I mean, I've learned in the last couple of months, like, this year, Mega Bloks has taken a big step forward in the quality of their actual pieces. They've talked about the resins allowing for some cool stuff like this. I don't know if you can kind of see it, like the marbling and concrete spackling inside the polymer there. Apparently those are some new resins they're using. And just the fit and finish of this stuff, like, it's better. It's so much better. This is the year that I started to really get into this stuff outside of those Call of Duty guys and, like, get some actual sets. And it feels like I picked the right time, because, like, that mongoose that I built with Emil from the Halos, that was lovely. And this feels pretty lovely too, so far at least. Am I doing this right? Not sure. There's two holes here. I don't know where they're supposed to go. I'll just hide them. Anyway, yeah, I'm really digging this. Like, there's definite, like, their builds are not as clever as a lot of the LEGO stuff I've looked at. Like, there are some good builds in Mega Bloks. It's just that the LEGO group seems to really push super hard to have, like, just straight up, like, creativity inside a set operating space of their parts catalog. Whereas Mega Bloks feels like they do some pretty good build stuff, and then, like, support it with, you know, just the big action figure end of things, the big push they've been doing for this last year and a bit. I'm really impressed by it. Also, this is another thing I've found out about. Like, they've got these kind of, like, stone bricks, which have, like, rounded off corners and stuff to feel more like they're actual pieces of masonry. I think that's super cool. And it goes together really nicely. Like, it feels good. I'm really happy that I had such a limited exposure to the old days of Mega Bloks and didn't feel the obligation of a love of Halo to, you know, stick with that stuff. Because I feel like I just, you know, I messed with one or two, I thought they kind of sucked, I moved on, and then I came back and everything was better. So, yeah, feels good, man. Yep. There we go. I don't know. I know that in the comment sections of any of these brick-based V-builds I do, things get real hot and heavy. But, you know, those of you who are able to keep yourselves as civil as you can be, let me know what you think. I think that Mega Bloks is a real viable product. I don't think that there's any sanity in, you know, being a purist, a stickler for one over the other. You know, I don't see the purpose of being like, I only buy LEGO, or I don't buy LEGO at all, I only buy Mega Bloks. That seems like brand loyalty for no good reason. What are the brands doing for you that warrants such fierce loyalty? Nothing, that's what. They're competitors in a marketplace. That is all they are. I like what they are both doing, and I hope they keep doing it. I really like this thing, too, where there's, like, this little slit in his PVC thing, so you can You can scabbard up. You can sheath up. You can wear his sword at his side. I think the real big question about these Assassin's Creed guys, because they use such soft durometer parts here, is in the long run, is this stuff going to hold up, or is it going to disintegrate like Playmate's Krang's from the 2012 Turtle line? I guess that's going to be the big question we ask going forward. I have a little bit of confidence that these guys are not, you know, using garbage PVC. But, you know, like I said, we'll see as time goes on. I really hope that's not the case, because that would suck. It feels really good right now, and I hope it keeps feeling that way. These little bags that their minifigures come in, I love these perforated tops. It just feels like, yo, we know why you got this. It's a cool toy, that's about it. But, yeah, the Borgia is here. You know, for those of you who have not looked into the Assassin's Creed stuff, this is how, you know, the overall customizable quote-unquote minifigure thing comes into play for Assassin's Creed, is everyone, I believe, is bald. Yeah, everyone is bald, and has a hole in the top of their head. So hair is removable, heads are swappable, hair is swappable, their tunics are swappable. So you can mess around. Like, if you want this assassin to have this sick facial hair, then by all means, you know, you just swap their heads, let them have it. I'm just going to give these guys the weapons they have in the picture over here on the instruction book, because I am imaginative. But this guy's mustache and this silly hat, I love this guy. Yeah, I'm not super interested in the pirate assassin stuff. I just never played those games. I'm an Ezio boy, so I'm thinking I might just pick up all the you know, the Ezio related stuff. There's only 3 sets really, and the other you know, the big Ezio set is like a piece of a fortress wall, which I feel like I could attach this thing to, just, you know, plug it onto the back of that little thing and have myself a nice little Brotherhood diorama. You know, Ezio and the assassin feller up there, fighting some Borgias. Maybe do a head swap and grab the flying machine so I can have a guy who, you know, swap the Ezio head out of there and just have another dude. Ezio and 2 of his assassin fellas. Like, that's what I want to have as a little display. Anyway, I'm just talking to myself now. Get these other 2 Borgias out, and we'll call her a day here. So, I'm kind of digging this. I'm happy that they opened up with some real simple, like, just here's an assassin and some dudes for him to murder. I think that's the best thing they could have done. If it was like packs of just bad guys or packs of just assassins, I don't know. I don't think that would have turned out as well. This feels way more on topic for the whole, you know, Brotherhood thing, and just gives me some guys to slaughter, man. And I mean, because you can pull these guys apart, we can just get all rude and violent with it too, straight up decapitations and whatnot. But yeah, these things are. I really like the action figure thing Mega Bloks is going for. I think it gives them their own identity. I think they are really sticking out from the crowd. Like the brick aisle crowd, the construction toy crowd. Yeah, just stuff like this. This is so cool. Like, there's an assassin up there. He's gonna murder these dudes. Check it out, yo. Hidden blade. You're all murdered. Anyway. That's been a V-build of some Mega Bloks assassinations who are, you know, making creeds to continue assassinating. I'm definitely going to try to get a hold of the other Ezio sets. And, like I said, let me know if you want to see some more, like, Call of Duty infantry pack. I got more of these winter dudes. I still haven't opened that up. Because I wasn't sure if I should film it or not. But, I don't know. Let me know your opinion on stuff. Also, I spent so long, like, wrestling with this bag to get it open, and, yo, how silly am I? I just noticed now. I could have done that. Aw, shucks.